Day 2 of the WIAA softball tournament, Division 4, started with a pitcher's battle. It took until the 6th inning before Pacelli opened the door, taking advantage of a few Shiocton mistakes. They ended up taking a 3-0 lead in the 6th inning. Shiocton, many opportunities to try to come back, even loaded the bases on a couple of miscues by Pacelli. Shiocton had their opportunities, but in the end, it was the pitching of Brooke Nagorski and the defense of Pacelli that was enough to lift Pacelli onto the state championship. After the game, Sydney Wilcox said she's proud of her team.
All game, we were just out of our element hitting. She was throwing us high, and we were chasing.
You know, she was player of the year in our conference last year for good reason, and battled back from injury, and has been ending the season really strong. So we knew what type of battle it was going to be.
We really thought something was going to happen. And I mean, you know, that ball's 2 feet right or left. I mean, that's 2 runs right there, and then it's a completely different ball game. So I mean, you got to give credit to the other team because they played a great game. They shut us down.
I am happy we gave it a run there at the end, even though we didn't put any runs on the board.
After the game, senior pitcher Sydney Wilcox said she's proud of her team.
For us to just get here from starting off 2-6 with our record, it's incredible how much we've accomplished through this year. So I'm just so proud of our entire team, honestly.
I really look forward to her playing at the next level, and I hope she enjoys it, and I think it is going to be nice to have her play for somebody other than Dad.
Pitchers battle in Division 4, a scoreless game through 6. Kylie Akey sends one over the wall, giving Weyauwega-Fremont the 1-0 lead over Marshall.
It's crazy. I've always dreamt of this since I was 8, and it's finally coming true. It feels like a dream. But I couldn't have done it without every single one of the girls on my team, whether they're on the bench or playing behind me. I knew that they were there.
She was due. She needed that. You know, she's been struggling a little bit at the plate lately, and I've seen that many times out of her before, and not this year as far as the home run this year, but she was due and she was dialed in. That's just her being a competitor in that situation to do what she did there.
That 1 run would be enough, but Weyauwega-Fremont would add 1 more in the 7th. Katie Kettleson sneaks home on a pass ball. Weyauwega-Fremont defense also playing their best late in the game to secure the victory. And how about the pitching of Kylie Akey? The junior steps up with a total of 11 strikeouts in the game. The dominance from the circle enough, including a strikeout at the end of the game that secured the victory for the Indians.
That's the kind of kid she is. She puts everything into it. She put her whole heart. She pitched her heart out tonight.
All I was thinking about is how bad I wanted to win and how hard we worked every practice, every game, and I didn't want to end it that way. I knew we could do better, and I needed to lead the team, and it ended up in my favor.
They always like to wait to the end for some reason. They have it in their minds that the 5th inning's our inning, and we missed that opportunity, so I guess they just waited to the 7th, and that's how it's been kind of lately.
Next up for Weyauwega, a rematch with Laconia for the state title.
We've faced Laconia before. We know what we have to do. Just keep playing our game, and it'll come out in our favor.
In Division 2, the New London Bulldogs making their 5th trip to state. Offensively, the bats weren't there against Turner pitcher Kaylin Packard.
Couldn't touch her. Sometimes, you know, we struggle a little bit when they're real fast, and she moved it around, and we had a few hits like that, but obviously not enough.
New London only able to manage 1 hit in the game. That was off the bat of senior Leah Polrath. Other than that, the Bulldogs were able to get some other base runners, but in the end, just too much Turner defense and too much Packard. She ended the game with a 1-hit shutout, resulting in 11 strikeouts, as New London just not able to get things going offensively in time. The Bulldog season comes to a close for the 3rd straight year in the Division II semi-final round, but the team is nothing but proud.
We're fortunate to be down here. The girls played hard together. I mean, it's been fun. I just told them, very proud of them. Nothing to hold their heads down about. I mean, you get here, there's only 4 teams left. I'm just proud they work hard, and it's just been a blast.